Wait, why can I not? I cannot see my chat. What is happening? I don't know what's going on, guys. Trying to figure out where the chat is. The chat's not working, guys. Hold on one second. Let me see. I might have to close this back out. Live chat. Anyone? Um, Let me see if I can pull you guys up on the side and I can see the chat. All right, you guys can see the chat. Why can I not see the chat? Yes, I believe Whited did throw against us and Jacks. I don't know what is happening. Shelton owns this channel too, so I don't have permissions on it. So let's see what I can do here. All right, I think I'm good. Let's ride. Sweet. Okay, here we go. We're back, boys. We're back. How we doing, guys? Brady, Tyler, Nando, Scott. What's up? All right, let's post this to Twitter real quick. I don't know what's going on with the live chat right now. Very weird. Can you guys hear me all right? YouTube's being very weird tonight. Can you guys hear me all right? Cool. Sweet, sweet. Thanks, Matt. All right, we got to get caught up now. That threw me for a loop. I was a little late already. Yeah, that sun in right field's brutal. Thanks for coming, Matt. It's only our second ever, so welcome. Glad you're here. Everyone's watching on ESPN tonight. Little 1-2-3 start for FSU. Not too bad. All right, now let me post this. Hold on. All right, I got to get with Shelton. He owns this YouTube, and I can't do anything because he is the leader on the YouTube. So I will get with him and fix that. But what's going on, guys? How we doing? Plant the flag in the field. If we sweep them, man, we should. It's gonna be hard to sweep a team this good. Beat them 3 times in a season is gonna be really tough. Always a good day when we get to beat the Knowles. That is correct. Yeah, Sully owns FSU, man. Absolutely owns them. And it'll be interesting to see how they play without Miles Bailey, man. They've lost one of their best players. That was a tough injury that they had to put up with. Yeah, Sheffield's kid is wild. Makes you feel old, right? Especially when he starts wobbling that bat. It looks just like his dad. It's awesome. So cool. All right, Cooper Walls. Let's see if we can get off to a hot start here. Yeah, it is identical. It's crazy, right? Absolutely nuts. Crazy. We are 2 of FSU's 7 losses. Colt Myers. How good has he been at short, man? All right. We're locked in. You can dare say that. That's for sure. I keep saying it though, man. He's gonna transfer if we move him out of shortstop, so don't expect him to move out of shortstop anytime soon. He's gonna go wherever's gonna let him play shortstop next year. Colt's been awesome. Colt's been awesome over there at short, though. Yeah, man, Sheffield is just like his dad. That is identical. It's crazy. And Schwartz at third, yeah. We need to get Schwartz back, man. That all the injuries on this team are really starting to pile up. But yeah, Schwartz has looked awesome. Absolutely awesome so far this year. Big shoes to fill, and he's looked great. All these guys can play anywhere too, right? You can put Colt Myers any of the three positions. Same with Colton. Pretty good start from Walls so far, though. Looks like he's got his command after his two pitch outing on what was that Saturday? Who's that in right? That's Hayden Yost. Sears still dealing with some concussion symptoms from what was that Friday? Friday he crashed into the wall, made that catch in the outfield. He started to have some concussion symptoms, so he's still out. Obviously, Lawson's still out. Schwartz is still out. So yep, we got Yosty out there in right field. Curlin, Stripling. Sorry, I'm filling out my scorecard. That chat really messed me up to start. Kendall, Myers, Yost. Okay. Yeah, Jacob Kendall's in left. A lot of freshmen. No, Strayer's still hurt. So Strayer broke his hand. What was that last week? 2 weekends ago? 3 weekends ago? He got hit on the hand, fractured something in his hand. So he was about a month. So I think that's probably going to put him back like late April, is what they're shooting for. How good is Colt Myers, man? So fun to watch. Yeah, Strayer, I think, has another 3 weeks. Another 3 weeks until he's back. Smooth as butter, Tyler. That's right. Colt Myers has been amazing, dude. Another just freshman. And these freshmen, man, you got to think they go from facing high school kids to SEC pitchers. It's going to take them some time to get the bat going. So be patient with Colt, but that glove's been incredible. Yeah. I mean, these kids, you got to be ready to play these days with the transfer portal and everything. You can't come in and assume that you're just going to sit. These freshmen got to be ready to go. What bullpen arms you guys think we're going to see tonight? I think Walls will probably go 40 pitches, 40 or 50 pitches. Be interesting to see who they bring in right after him. Who threw? Let's pull up the box score from Saturday. Is Sunday still basically Sandifer's to lose? Yes. Yeah, Sandifer absolutely stole that job. The way he pitched on Saturday, dude, Sundays, but yeah, Sandifer is absolutely your game 3 guy. This Thursday, Friday, Saturday from last weekend is really throwing me off. We're just gonna say game 1, game 2, game 3. Yeah, Sandifer's your game 3 guy, uh, for the foreseeable future. He's been throwing amazing. Yeah, I think we could see Luke. We saw we saw Luke throw 1 inning on Saturday, Cooper threw on Saturday. Yeah, I think we'll see probably a bunch of guys go 1 inning, so you save them for the weekend. Barlow, maybe, I hope not. I hope not. You don't wanna maybe other weekday games, but if when we're playing FSU, man, I wanna throw the big dogs, don't throw Barlow. Go see Luke, see Reitner, Blair. Yeah, I mean, if we can get a lead, Barberry's still hurt. I haven't heard an update on him, but he got pulled on that Saturday, Friday. So he's still dealing with an injury. We probably won't see him. I'd be surprised if we even saw him this weekend, just based on the nature of that injury. Blair, maybe Tyler. Yeah, if we can get a lead, I'd love to see Hoyt. I'd love to see Blair. I'd love to see Skyler, Sanford. If you can get a lead, man, you can throw these guys that don't get looks on weekends. Oh, here we go. Adrian at Gator Diamond Pod just posted a Barberry update. 3 to 4 weeks with an oblique injury. So Barberry's out for a month. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. All right, full count, ground out to shortstop. That's a huge loss. That's right, Tyler. Yeah, pitcher, man, Cubs dealing with the same thing. Yeah, we cannot catch a break with these injuries. It's been years now, right? 2, 3 years in a row, we've been absolutely decimated by injuries. Yeah, Kerlin's freshman year, exactly. I mean, last year, what, Luke, we lost Tybo. I mean, we lost some big guys. He just missed that. Didn't sound like he got it all. Nope, just missed it. Stripling's been swinging it, man. You guys think that was a line drive or a fly out? I think that was a fly out. Stripling's at first. Cole Stanford's DHing tonight. Not hard enough to be a line out. I agree. If he got all of that, it would have been a home run. He's been putting good swings on though. That's we're 2 for 5 on quality bats. 400 right now. Yeah, Tyler, I haven't heard an update on Reef. From what I can tell, he's still out. And I think the last couple weekends is when we've heard maybe we'll see him this weekend. Maybe we'll see him this weekend. We have not seen him yet. We need him back. I mean, with Barberry out, we need Reef back, or our bullpen's gonna get thin. Yeah, Reef was pitching so good, so good. Oh, man, yeah, that Barberry update's tough. That's a bad update from him. Or I don't know what we do there. Who do we have coming up? Let's go look at our schedule. I know we got Georgia this weekend. Get out. Get foul. It's been nice to have 2 catchers again. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Stanford's been I think they let Bowen play all 3 last weekend. His defense has been maybe you want a little bit more out of his defense, but when you're comparing it to Bowen, it's not really fair because Bowen's been insane behind the plate. Stanford's bat's been pretty good, though. Got a little cold recently, but all right, we got Georgia, Bethune-Cookman, Auburn. Man, so we'll probably get Strayer back maybe the A&M weekend, and then we probably won't get Barberry back until Kentucky in May. That's tough. Yeah, we probably won't get Barberry back until Kentucky, maybe Oklahoma, right? That first week of May, 2nd week of May, which is tough because that's our second to last series. We play LSU May 16th is our last regular season game, so you're not gonna see Barberry back until really the end of the regular season. That's tough. Yeah, we're gonna need someone to bounce back, someone to step up. Ernesto's gotta throw better. I mean, it's gonna be all hands on deck at this point. All hands on deck. Alright, let's go look at our pitching staff. Let's see who we're gonna get to step up with the Barberry news. Who do you guys think will step up? Maybe that's not already one of those guys. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Barberry update we just heard on the TV. He'll be out 3 to 4 weeks, likely, probably, maybe back for like the last series of the regular season. So that's a tough loss. I would love to see Skylar Sanford maybe. Well, obviously, we talked Ricky Reith, right? Uh, if you can get one of the lefties pitching, right? Blair, Hoyt, get one of those guys going. What about like a Christian Rodriguez? What if we get him some better looks? Okay, it sounds like Brennan Lawson and Blake Sear are both expected back for Georgia on Friday. So that's good news. But pitching staff's we're gonna have these starters really eat some innings, man. We can't have Liam going 3 innings anymore without Barberry behind him. Walls looks really good tonight. Yeah, C-Rod, man, he was pretty bad in the fall and then has looked awful in the spring, right? But he hasn't how many innings has he thrown? He's thrown he's thrown 1 inning. C-Rod's got 1 inning under his belt this year. Maybe a B Miller, right? B Miller hasn't thrown at all. Hoyt, Blair, man, losing Barberry hurts. Yeah, C-Rod's got an 18 ERA. He's appeared twice, only has 1 inning under his belt, 3 hits. No walks, though. Uh, yeah, no walks. Yeah, and hey, we're at Florida, man. Any of these guys that are in that bullpen have to be talented, right? These aren't no name guys. These are really talented players. So we just got to see them step up. That's not a good pitch. Man, so it's going to be important, right? Liam, Aiden, and Russell now have to go deep. They have to go deep in games. You got to get 6 out of them. You got to get at least 5 or 6 out of these guys now. Oh, don't lose them. Had him 0-2. Now we're full count. Don't lose them. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with Liam. That's a good pitch. Maybe Walls will figure it out. If Walls can figure it out, maybe he slides into that Barberry role. Walls has all the tools. He's just got to throw strikes and start early. If you could just skip the first 2 innings for him, he would be an elite pitcher. But it's going pretty well tonight. I don't think we have a single freebie yet tonight either. No, not a single freebie yet either. Florida has grounded out 3 times, flied out twice, both to the right fielder. Anyone here going to the spring game Saturday? Oh, that's roped. Foul. Let's go. Just missed that one, man. Yeah, spring game should be shown. Trying to think where. I think they normally stream it. Yeah, you're going Tyler, you're gonna come early, go to the uh high top tailgate? There we go. All right. 7, 8, 9. Let's see if we can get a hit here. This has been going too quick. Yeah, if you do get there, yeah, gonna try to get to the tailgate. Sweet. I'll be up there. I know a bunch of the guys will be there. We'll all be in town for Cody's 40 on Friday. See if we can get the professor to run a sub 540. All right, we need to get some bats going here. 2 quality at bats across 6, 2 for 6 in QABs. Man, that Barberry news is brutal. 1 for 7. Oh, their batters are 1 for 7. Alright, Kendall, let's go, man. Kendall's biggest flaw this year has been the inside fastball. So let's see how they pitch him here. Not easy lefty lefty. See, fastball on the hands, man. They get him to fly out every time. Fastball on the hands gets him every time, man. Gotta have to show that you can hit that pitch or they're gonna keep throwing it. Alright, Colt, let's go. Yeah, Ando, that's how they pitch him, right? He's got a very weird, kinda long swing. It's beautiful. It's a pretty swing, but he struggles to get to those inside fastballs, and you can kinda see, I think people are picking up on it, and they're just jamming him inside. They're just throwing him fastballs inside, and they get him to either fly out or pull it foul, and we gotta be their Super Bowl since they brought the band to the baseball game. Yeah, I can't tell you I've ever seen that's not a good swing either. Man, I can't tell you I've ever seen a band at a baseball game. Alright, bats are looking pretty ugly so far to start here. Oh, Miles Bailey, man, that's tough. That kid's so good. Alright, Yosti, let's get it. Let's get something started here. These bats have been tough to watch. They do it in Japan. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool. I don't disagree at all. It's really cool. Anything to pump some energy into these games too, especially on a weekday or, Condren gets rocking in these conference weekend games, but weekday games can sometimes use a little juice, so I like the band. Alright, let's get a base runner. 3-1. Oh, there we go. Go ball. He has cleared the stadium? Yosti, let's go. What a swing. Hey, that'll help filling in for Blake Sear right there. Let's go. What a swing. Get that kid going. Don't forget, man, Yosti played how many games did he play? He played like 50 games last year. Let me look it up. He's not some nobody. This kid has a ton of experience under his belt. And Kyle Jones comes right behind him. Let's go. All right, where are we? Kyle Jones double. Man, I'll tell you what. That's how Hayden Yost just put on a clinic on how to swing on a 3-1 count. Find something down the middle and go hit a bomb. Yeah, Yossi's so clutch. I mean, just good defensively. How many games he played last year? He played in he played in 60 games last year. Started 55 of them. I mean, he was an everyday starter last year. A lot of that had to do with the Evans injury. Serwick, get it? Oh, I just missed that one. All right, they're starting to figure this guy out maybe. Let's go. Another fly out to right field, though. That must be 1, 2, 3 flyouts to right field, and a flyout to second base, which is pretty much towards right field. So they definitely have a game plan on us tonight. Pop ups to the right side, ground outs to the left side. That's all we've seen tonight. Whited. Let me look up what we did against him. I don't remember how we did. He pitch the first game or just the second game? He didn't throw the first game, right? Abraham started that first game. He looked really good. Abraham's nasty. I think I saw he was on like a preseason or a mid-season All-American list. Yeah, it was in Jacksonville. You're right. Let's see how he threw. He went 3 2/3, 3 hits, 1 earned, 4 strikeouts, no walks. So he pitched pretty well. It was the Stokes kid that came in and walked 6 guys, gave up 4. That was when we kind of blew that game open. But Whited went 3 2/3 with 3 hits, 1 earned run. So he pretty good. He had a pretty decent day that day. What's up with Lawson? I mean, they keep saying illness, right? It sounds like they're expecting him to be back Friday against Georgia. So that'll be really big to get his bat back. But yeah, I mean, there's some nasty shit. My family dealt with a sickness for like 2 weeks a couple weeks ago. It's just these things are lingering right now, and I feel for the guy. If he's out for, he was out Friday, Saturday, and now Tuesday, right? So it's been almost a week for him illness. So tough. Where is that pitch? Where was that pitch? It's the same pitch, same exact pitch. How bad are these college umpires, man? How bad are these college umpires right now? You see Jay Johnson, LSU coach, got tossed the other night for arguing a bad call. These college umpires have looked horrible this season. Yeah, Greg Hammer's looking good, and then he hits a guy. That was a fastball. There's say freebie number one, guys. There it is. 1-0. 1-0 freebie battle. We're losing it. All right. Come on, Cooper. Yeah, I don't know what that was. A lot of man, these hitters these days, they're so quick to throw their hips open. It's why you see these guys, you have people getting hit in the face and they don't protect themselves anymore, right? So that was a weird one. Clipped him. I don't know where it clipped him though. All right, we need a double play right here. We got to get out of this. Appreciate you, Greg. I'm having fun doing it, man. I'm excited. If you guys are going to be up at the spring game, I'll be up there this weekend. I'll be hanging with the Hightop guys all weekend. So look forward to meeting some of you guys, whoever's up there. I'm having fun doing this though. Uh oh. Stay in. Talk, 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 talk. Oh, that looked weird. That looked really weird. Man, if we can beat Florida State again tonight, that would be amazing. Yeah, look at that 2025 MLB draft for Seminoles. Arnold's nasty. Lodis, Leiter, Max Williams. Jamie Arnold has the same agent as Colt Myers. Shout out TOC. No way. There's another freebie. Dang, man. That's tough after getting the pop up. No, he didn't get him. No, he didn't get him. Good try though by Colt. Bunt. Yep. I don't know, Ando. I didn't think so. It looked like he missed him. They didn't really give us a very good angle, but that's a really good bunt. Look how fast that kid is. All right, first and third. This is when you'd see Alabama doing that. That's a really nice play by Bowen, dude. You're looking like a shortstop right there. Poor Bowen going through it right now. I know that's nothing he can do on that one. That was a really nice play. First and third, though. Let's see what they do here. We'll go corners in, turn double play up the middle. But they're up 2 holes up right now. Williams is their leadoff, right? Yeah, so they got Sheffield up. You get a little ground ball double play. Sheffield struck out last time too. From Rochester, New York, but locked into every game. Let's go. Let's go, Greg. Go Gators. You a Yankee or a Met? Who we rooting for up there, Greg? Cat's out of the bag. We can't defeat small ball. Yeah, that was a perfect bunt. Not sure much we can do about that, but you are not wrong. Small ball. We're gonna have to start playing some small ball. We gotta start getting any runs we can. Pirates fan. Nice. They're playing the Orioles. Are they playing the Orioles right now? No, Orioles are playing the White Sox now. They were just playing the Orioles. Got to get ahead of them. Walls are starting to lose it a little bit. There you go. First and third, one out, the bunt. Yeah, the blackouts are ridiculous, right? You pay all that money to watch every game and you can't watch the local ones. It's brutal. I have a couple buddies that play for the Orioles. So in division, man, we deal with that Tampa stuff all the time. Feel like they're always playing Tampa. Good pitch. This Cooper, I'm assuming Cooper's going to be done soon. He's already at 40. I don't know how far they're going to let him go tonight. It'll be interesting. I mean, he's coming off being a Sunday starter, so he's got the stamina in his arm. That's not competitive. The Padres, yeah. Come on, Cooper. Go get him right here. That's a good pitch. Was that a changeup? He's got a couple righties with that changeup, that really far inside changeup tonight. That's fooling him. Is that a circle? Yeah. That's nasty. That's nasty. All right, hey, big bat right here. We got 2 outs. Just get your out. Big at bat right here. They're bunting? Man. You're not that's a great point. And, yeah, learn how to throw filthy changeups can save your arm, absolutely. There's plenty of off speeds you can throw without snapping that elbow. That one's filthy. He's still peeking. You see his eyes. He's peeking at third. Long time listener, first time poster, diehard Knowles fan. Is it true that you think, oh, it's a good swing? Circle that at bat, man. That's a good 2 out RBI. Freebies. Freebies kill. Hold on, let me check something. All right. Sorry, Addison. Let's talk. Is it true that you think if UF doesn't win the Natty, you think the Knowles will? I don't know, man. Miles Bailey getting hurt, that's a huge blow to you guys, man. That kid is so talented. Throw it. That's a great play. Serwick has been so good on the corners. Yeah, man. You guys have a good ball club. I don't know if it was good enough even with Bailey. You just lost the FSU lost so many people to the draft last year. That draft class out of Florida State last year was nasty. So tough to replenish that, and then you lose one of your best players in Miles, man. That's tough loss. So I don't know. I wouldn't put money on really either of these teams right now with the way the injuries have kind of plagued them. That's a great play by Surwick right there. But hey, freebies, lead off walks, passed balls to get him to second. Every time, every time. Set your watch to it. Yeah, that Bailey injury's tough. I mean, I think he's the best power hitter in the country, right? Not even just in the state or on Florida State, but I think he's the best power hitter in the country. He said Serwick has 2 good at bat. I guess he's flown out to right twice, just missed a couple. It's fine. Pretty good at bats. Man, the biggest strength of this team was looking like it's pitching, and we are losing them. You're solely talking about Brendan. Okay, so Brendan's in this dugout. Oh wait, no, sorry, never mind. That was Liam. So he's not with the team. That's what he was saying. Yeah. So Lawson's not with the team now. He must be really sick. Get that guy back quick. Bowen's been getting robbed. How many times has Bowen been robbed of a base hit? Nice play over there. Let's go, Kurland. What'd he do? He was 6'3" time, ground out to short, full count though. Yeah, they're talking about Lawson, man. We need that kid back badly. Solely saying one of the best hitters he's ever coached, and that's high praise right there. Oh, get down. Another fly out. Is that F6? What's your thoughts on Bowen versus Stanford in the lineup? I think Bowen's probably one of the best defensive catchers in the country. I mean, the way he's throwing guys out, he's the that block that he had. I put it in the video on Monday, but that block he had over the weekend was absolutely insane on that dirt ball with the bases loaded, no outs. So I think Bowen clears Stanford in terms of defensive catcher. Um, I like watching Stanford in the DH spot if he's swinging it well. He's a little cold right now. Um, yeah, he's a little cold right now, but I don't think we really have. I don't know who else is going to play DH right now, especially when Brendan's hurt. But it's nice having two catchers. I think last weekend was the first time where Stanford didn't play catcher, right? I think did Stanford play catcher at all? I think he might have only DH'd all weekend. ESPN doesn't want to update now. All right, we need a good inning out of Walls here. Although he might be done. Yeah, he might be done. Think he was only DH. Yeah, I think you're right. Bowen has had some competitive at bats. Don't understand why he's the clean. Yeah, he started the season really hot. And it made sense why you had him in the four hole. Let's see where he's hitting now though. He's hitting 257. So yeah, not good enough to be your cleanup guy in SEC, I don't think. But who else are you going to play there? Right? With all the injuries we're experiencing right now, who else are you going to have hit four hole? Like Curland, Stripling. I mean, Stripling, you hadn't seen him until this weekend. I don't know who else you put there, unfortunately. We're injured right now. All right, so we got Walls back. Quick 2-0 count. We're losing him. Yeah, even before the injuries. I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, you had Kyle Jones, eh, uh, Lawson, Serwick, Bowen. Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all. I'm also surprised he's back out. I think they're struggling though, Tyler. I don't think we have the bullpen arms, man. We're gonna have to really push guys now. Losing Barberry might be the most important loss outside of one of the starters. Where's that pitch? Barberry was just so good at eating innings for us. We're gonna miss that for sure. Oh, FSU's got Georgia Tech this weekend? I think we'll get Walls for 60 maybe? These guys cannot get ahead in counts. Yeah, FSU Georgia Tech's gonna be a fun series. Those are two really good ball clubs. Another leadoff freebie. That's 3-0, I believe. ESPN is just not updating anymore. That's a horrible swing with how he's been throwing. Predictions on the Georgia series, man. I don't know if I want to give a prediction. We are bats look ugly, arms are injured. I mean, it's going to take Aiden and Russell throwing like they did last weekend. It's a good Georgia team, man. It's a really good Georgia team. We're going to be limping in there, and we have not played very good on the road outside of that Arkansas series, really. Announcers saying they could go 80. I don't know if we're going to get Cooper for 80. That's a tough strike three. College umpires, man. We'll take it. That changeup's nasty. That's not a strike, though. College strike, I guess. Yeah, it's not actually not bad from that angle. There you go. Yep. There's the hook for Walls. Caden McDonald. Yeah, ABS in college would be crazy. You'd have some. I mean, some of these calls are horrible. Not even close. All right, Caden McDonald. So we need him to eat 3 or 4 probably. What did Stripling do? Where'd he fly out to? Is he right field? All right, we're gonna need Kate. I mean, that's a name probably you're gonna watch with the Barberry injury. You're gonna see more of Caden McDonald, I'm sure. Have we hit to left all night? Yeah, I think Curlin flew out to the shortstop. Yeah, he had an F6, right? So he flew out to the shortstop. Outside of that, we've only grounded out to the left side. No flyouts to the left side. Pop ups to the right, ground outs to the left right now. Yep. Yeah, man. Hey, Caden McDonald. Let's see if we can get him going. How many innings has he thrown this year? Caden's thrown 20. 3.5 ERA. 1.13. Yeah, I mean Barberry, man. Barberry was our only pitcher with a WHIP under 1. That's a tough loss. Got to throw strikes. We have to get ahead of guys. Yeah, lucky there. Man, ESPN is just frozen in the 3rd inning with a box score. That ESPN app for college baseball stinks. Good pitch. Yeah, so Wall's probably got yanked because they're gonna need to pitch him a lot this weekend. So I'd bet. I mean, we'll probably let Caden go as far as he can go, and then you'll probably see just 1 inning of a guy until we get through the game. Don't burn anybody too much. It's a good pitch. 2-2 count. All right, full count. Don't lose him. I don't think FSU has a single freebie all night. He's running. Yeah, don't burn the arms. Yep. Yeah, Soli's never right. Even if the series was on the line, Soli's not a guy that's going to burn arms. He's very careful with these kids. You're not going to see any of these guys go. What was it? The Bama guy went 130 or something against us on Friday. That Friday night game was no. It's way too many pitches. You'll never see Soli do anything like that. Maybe pick a little pick off right here. Mix up a little pick off move right here. Another good pitch, man. 8 pitch at bat. He's running again. Good pick off. All right, we cannot walk this guy. Got to go get him. Oh, that's a good swing. Got to make a play. Let's go, Kyle. Oh, and he's not even there. Let's go. That's huge. Lead off walk. We get out of it. I thought he got that in the gap. He didn't even get up to find the ball. He thought that was in the gap. We'll take those all day. That's crazy. Cade didn't know what he was. He didn't even know what he was looking at. Let's go. Bad base running. Man, how bad is the ESPN app for college baseball? It is frozen in the top of the 3rd. Can't get a box score loaded. So bad. Have you tried this Diamond app yet, Tyler? I downloaded it. I haven't really looked at it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they have a play-by-play on this one either. Let's see. No. Nope. All right, we got Stanford, Kendall Myers up. Yeah, ESPN app's so bad. So bad. Yeah, you can't sort on conference. You gotta scroll through. The box scores don't load. Sometimes they don't even have box scores. It's so bad. Oh, baby. Did he get it? That's okay. Who asked about Cole Stanford DHing? I love it. What a swing. Fake bunt into a homer. Let's go. How nice is that swing when he pulls it? That thing is so fun to watch. That's right, Jonah. Put some respect on him. Let's go Kendall back to back. You see, they're living inside on him. Watch how they pitch him right here. They live on his hands. He's gonna have to prove he can hit that inside pitch. And then they come back with the low and out seat. Yep. They're setting him up. That's there we go. There we go. Hey, if we can get Kendall going, that's an important bat in this lineup with all the injuries we're seeing. Yeah, I think they said he was dealing with a little injury in the wrist or something, which looked like it was maybe messing with his swing. So if he's healthy now, he looked really good versus Ole Miss over the weekend. So if he can get healthy and get going, maybe we'll forget about that early start of the season if he was really hurt. Get him going. That's a bat we could really use. Oh, Colt, come on, man. Hit something backside. Quit trying to pull everything. Yeah, that double play was a gimme. We're 3-0 in the freebie battle. FSU hasn't given up a single freebie. We're just hitting home runs. Come on, Colt. Don't strike out. Just missed it. This game's flying. We're already top 5. Only been like an hour. Pick off. Keep battling, Colt. Yeah, this kid's I think he threw it he got pulled in the 60s last time in Jacksonville too. He's at 68 now. This might be his last hitter. Okay, yeah, they just said it. 64 pitches, his longest outing of the year so far. Oh, it's a what is that swing? What was that swing? 88 miles an hour, you swing out of your shoes with 2 strikes. Not great. He's done, right? Oh, no, coach isn't even out there. Oh, yeah, he's done. Maybe? No, not done. Gonna let him go lefty lefty versus Yost and then pull him back at the top of the order. Yost got a hold of him last time. Oh, there it is. Man. So they won't let him face Yost. I wouldn't either after that ball he put up on him last time. Schwartz is hurt, Jonah. Schwartz came out of gosh, what weekend was that? Who are we playing? Wasn't Arkansas. Anyways, he's having back spasms. He came out 2 weekends ago, so not Ole Miss, but the weekend before Ole Miss. And we haven't seen him since, dealing with something in the back. It was yeah, it would have been Arkansas, right? I think we saw him leave the Arkansas series. And he was on the injury report. I didn't see the injury report for tonight. Was it Bama? Was it that long ago? So 3 weekends ago? Yeah, it might have been Bama. I think you're right. I think it was that Sunday versus Bama, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know. He's been on the injury report, so it's not like he's riding the pine. We need him back bad. Yeah, Scott. We need everybody. It's all hands on deck right now. If you can pitch, go head over to Conjure and we got tryouts tomorrow. We need arms, man. Yeah. We might. I mean, it's looking like football at this point with all the injuries on the report. It's brutal. And throw a knuckleball, man. We should have more guys throw knuckleballs. When's the last time we had a good knuckleballer? Was it like R.A. Dickey was the last good knuckleballer in MLB? Obviously Wakefield. I don't know if we have one since R.A. Dickey. R.A. Dickey, yep. Yeah, there's something about that, right? I think you kinda see it when, Darren O'Day, like a submarine, that'd be fun. There's something about that, man. Just different, right? These guys wake up and they see 95 every day. You give them something different. You give them a knuckleball in the 70s, you give them a submarine guy, you can really throw these guys off. I would love to see another Darren O'Day come through this program. Waldrop was so good. So fun to watch Waldrop throw. There you go. Cubs are winning tonight. 5-0 on the Rays. All right, Yost. Yeah, I think Waldrop's uh he's in. Oh no, he's safe. He's safe. I think Waldrop's hurt. I think it might have been a season, right? I think he might have been out for the season. Oh, no, so they are saying they hope Waldrop can return this year. Oh, no, he's I think he looks safe too, I agree. Yeah, no, they're thinking Waldrop can come back this year. He got his elbow cleaned up. Is he in there? I think he's safe. I don't know if you can overturn it because all of these camera angles are horrible. Yeah, that umpire can't see anything. You're right, Scott. Look at that. That umpire can't see anything. He's got no idea. That's such a tough call, though. It's bang bang. I don't know if you can overturn it. I don't know if you can overturn it. Yeah, I think he's out. I don't think you can overturn that. Tie does technically go to the runner. Technically. Shocked we're running Kindle there. This is a long review. You can't overturn that, right? That confirmed, right? Not even the stands thing anymore. Ugh. Jesse, how's this executive order going to change college sports? I don't know, right? I haven't really looked into it at all. What is it? You got 5 years to play four, whatever, 5 to 5, 5 years to play five, and you get one transfer as an undergrad. I think one transfer as an undergrad that might open up if your coach leaves. I'm sure there's something in there. If your coach leaves, you open up or something. I think it's good. You got to put strength constraints on something. Way too much movement right now. He likes Summerall says he likes the executive order or the how the portal goes right now. Summerall's fiery, man. I could see how you that guy starts the 5 for 5 thing. Yeah, that's how it should be. These guys just playing forever, man. Like even the Michigan, right? Whoever watched that basketball game last night, the Michigan kid, uh, Lunderball or whatever his name was, he was like the same high school class as Cade Cunningham. Whoa, what just happened? That's a ball. Yeah, I agree. I think putting some type of constraints on all of this. What's happening right now? It's just 3-2. Yeah, it's a ball. It's not a walk, right? Unless they've changed that rule in the last couple of years. Should just be ball 3. Top of the 5th, 2 outs. ESPN app still has us top of the 3rd. So bad. These umps have no idea what they're doing. App is so bad. Hey, like, the catcher had no idea. He was not even looking. He had no idea what pitch was coming either. That'd be pretty terrifying. Yeah, it was like 2-2 count. It would be a balk, right? So he started his windup, didn't throw it, so it's a balk. So it'd be a ball. There's nobody on base. I think it's just 3-2. Yeah, it's a ball, but it was a 2-2 count. But they just gave him first. Okay, cool. Oh, it was 3-2. Okay. All right. They're figuring it out now. It was a 3-2 count. Look at that DBR. Look at that dirt ball read right there, guys. Teach your kids DBRs. All right. So it was a 3-2 count on Yost. The balk was ball four. Send him to first. That's a really good DBR right there. We're writing that one down. We're going to talk about that one tomorrow. Count was off. Yeah. That's what they were saying. I think the TV showed 2-2. I think it was actually 3-2 is what they're saying. This kid just can't throw a strike. All right, so that's 3 freebies back to back. I think we're tied now. I don't have a box score in front of me, but I think we're tied on freebies now. Yeah, that looked weird. That looked really he definitely slipped. You guys like that press box behind home plate with the people right there? I think it's pretty cool. Or a little suite or whatever you call that. Pretty cool spot. It's a good reference right there, Scott. All right. Oh, yeah, this guy does not have it right now. It's so ugly. Like Georgia Stadium. You don't like all the trees around Georgia Stadium? Or that frat house in right field? Sully's planted the flag. We could lose tonight. Sully would still have that flag planted on the mound. That man owns this stadium, owns this team. All right, Surwick is F9, F9. So we are blessed. Conjuring's beautiful, right? That's what happens when you put the money in. You build a new stadium, brand new stadium. That place is so nice. I'll be up in Gainesville this weekend. I'm really bummed there isn't a baseball series at home. They should schedule that spring game around home baseball weekends. I'm sure softball might be home this weekend. It's down. Good eye. So he's 10-8 in tally. Yep. Am I running the 40? No, I am not running the 40. Cody's going to run it. I'm sure we'll have a couple other guys running it. My 40 days are over. They're behind me. Get through. That's so huge. Solely Park and Tally. That's right. Hey, So Serwick with a single RBI. First and second now. Yeah. So hey, look at that. Ron Zook Field and Sully Stadium. That's right. That's a huge run, Tyler. You're right. So we get a 2 out. Was it 2 out or 1 out? Okay, walk. Who else got out? Yeah, who else got out? Man, I need this box score on ESPN to load. So Yost gets walked and he takes the DBR, right? That ball in the dirt, takes second. Then you get a pass ball, he takes third, and then he's there for the single. Why would you not go get that? Who got the other out this inning? Stanford hit a home run. Kendall hit a single. Myers struck out. Yost walked. Jones walked. Sherwick singled. Yeah, Myers got 1 out though. Who got the second out? I might have messed something up. Oh, that's right. Kendall stolen. That's right. Good call. Good call. Thanks, Scott. That's right. Caught stealing. All right, Bowen, 6'3" and a 3 right. So he hasn't hit the ball very hard tonight. Get through. Sterwick's not scoring from first, but that'll score Kyle. And what are you doing? Oh, what are we doing? That was Bowen. That's our cleanup guy. Yeah, it's a perfect hit, man. I don't love the base running mistake there. You had Curlin coming up first and third. Man, I don't love the base running mistake there. Hey, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, why try second? I agree. I think he thought he was going to come up throwing home, maybe, but he didn't have a chance at Jones. I don't know why I don't know. There was no other throw there. Surwick was not scoring from first. He didn't have a play on Jones at home. The only throw there is into second. I don't know what Bowen was doing there, but oh well. Good cricket inning there. Put up 3. We're allergic to momentum, man. All year we are allergic to momentum. We put up 3 runs, dude. Just come out and throw strikes. We got 2-0 count on this kid. Just missed it. Ooh, just missed it. Quick 1, 2, 3 inning. You're absolutely right, Tyler. That's what we need. And then you put a couple of more up, man, and maybe we bring out a Hoyt, bring out a Blair, let some of these guys get some confidence under them. Show that they can throw strikes. That curveball, whatever that is, changeup, whatever that was nasty. I think they're going to let Caden go in terms of bullpen. I think we're going to let Caden go 40 pitches tonight. I bet he'll throw 5, maybe 6, try to get him to. I mean, I don't know. They'll run him as far as they can. That's kind of his role. These non-conference games, he's like a Barberry for if it's non-conference or if it's like a blowout. Right when we were down on Thursday after Liam got pulled, you're just kind of bringing Caden in, and he's the Barberry of games that aren't important. So I think we go. I think we run Caden as far as he'll let us run him, and then depending on the score, maybe you see one of the lefties come in. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw Ernesto try to get Ernesto some confidence. He hasn't looked great the last couple outings. And then we should see Reitner. I want to see Reitner close this thing out again. I think Reitner last time he faced FSU struck out 5 in a row. All 5 hitters he faced. So there we go. Stay in. Man, they're just missing these balls. That change up, man. Keep going, Caden. FSU's unranked because they're perfect in ACC play, right? They've played really well, and they haven't played us well this year. Um, they've lost 2 to us. They've lost 1 to Duke. They've lost 1. I think they've kind of taken 2 out of 3 series. Wait, no, I thought they said they were perfect in ACC play. Maybe that was Georgia Tech they were talking about. Regardless, Florida State's been playing pretty good. I think with Bailey hurt, that's probably going to fall off a little bit. We'll see those wheels fall off a little bit, but they've been playing pretty good this year. This kid's good. Let's see. Go pull up Florida State. Let's see who they've lost to this year. Okay, no. Florida State's 9-3 in the conference, but they're 24-7. It's really solid. Right, we're 24-9. Yeah, I don't know why they're 5. That doesn't make sense. They've lost to Auburn, Nebraska, us twice, NC State, another pop out to Kyle. All three putouts. They lost to Duke and they lost to Virginia, but there's not losing series. I think that's a big thing there. They're losing 1 here, 1 there, but they're winning their series. I don't think they've lost a series all year outside of versus us. A real series where you play the team 3 times in a row. Yeah, they haven't lost a series all year where you play them back to back to back. But they got Georgia Tech this week, and they might get swept at Georgia Tech. That's a really good ball club. A real series in the ACC oxymoron. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's Florida State, right? They're normally solid. What's Miami been doing? What's their record right now? Miami is 24-8, so they're right there. It's about pretty much same record as us in Florida State. Took a series against Virginia Tech. Took a series versus at Clemson. They lost a series to Duke. Lost a series to Boston College. ESPN app has yet to update. I think Boston College 2.98 starting pitching ERA. It's pretty solid. UCLA and Texas are so good. And then the Georgia teams. Yeah, the Georgia teams are nasty this year. Did they just say Georgia's hit 98 home runs this year? Is that real? Georgia's hit 98 home runs? We've hit 30 something, I think. Let's see. All right, Stokes is in. This is a kid that walked 6 guys versus last time in Jacksonville. Did not have a very good day. Dude, yeah, Georgia's hit 98 home runs. 98 home runs. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys with double figure home runs. That's nuts. That's insane. Let's compare that to Florida this year. I can tell you Brendan Lawson's our only guy that has double figures, and it's not even close. I don't think we have another guy. Let's see. Serwick has 6. Yeah. 11, 6, 6, 4. So we have one guy in double figures. We've hit 40. We've hit 40 home runs this year. Georgia's hit 98. Let that be a little preview of what this weekend could look like if we're not careful. That's a lot of power, man. That's crazy. Can our pitching slow them down? Yeah, I mean, if Liam pitches how we know he can pitch, and we've seen King and Russell do it, King and Russell have looked awesome. If Liam can pitch well, yeah, I mean, I think we can. Losing Barberry's going to hurt big time, but we've got guys that can throw. It's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be really tough. They're a solid team. This kid's looking better than he did last time. Sword. Driveline Launchpad Pitching Lab. Look how cool those things are. The analytics in this game is nuts. The stadium's a joke. I hate the stadium. Yeah, Georgia Stadium's definitely hitter friendly. That'll probably it explains a little bit, right? They're obviously hitting for power like crazy, but it's definitely hitter friendly. That's a nasty pitch. Oh, did he? Just missed it. Nice swing. Yeah, two hitter friendly, but it goes both ways, right? We'll get to use it as well. We're not really hitting for power like that this year, though. Let's see how many home runs we hit last year. Let's look it up. Last year we had 4 guys in double figures. Bozer and Donay led us with 18. We only had 94 all of last year. At home versus away. All right, let me see if I can pull that up. Let's see what I can find. Let's see. All right, let's see how they'll show me this. Hitting. Nope. So a bunch. I mean, they hit 5 versus Samford, a 6 versus. I mean, they hit 14 home runs in 3 games versus Samford. They kind of taking advantage of bad teams. Oakland, Queens. Yeah, who are these teams they're playing? Oakland and Queens. Where'd my home runs go? There we go. Tennessee, they hit 5 versus Tennessee. Okay, they hit 11 versus A&M, 3 versus South Carolina, 6 versus Mississippi State. At Mississippi State, they hit 6. At A&M, they hit 11. So they're kind of doing it all over the place. They've definitely played way more home games than they've played away games, though. They've played they've played 27 games at home, only 7 games on the road. But they're 6-1 on the road. There's Mississippi State, A&M. Who's their other road game? Kennesaw State. They played Kennesaw State on the road. Yeah, this is nuts. Like Caden, just keep working, man. Attack him. Keep going. Get through 7. He's only at 30 pitches. We've got Kendall Myers, Yost leading off next inning. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Yates just throw strikes, man. Fill it up. I agree, Tyler. I think if you're gonna have a Barberry replacement, he could be it. Right? He's kind of like we were talking. He's kind of already been in that role where he's a guy that'll just come in and eat innings. It would be definitely more high leverage for him. I'm not sure he's got the stuff to do it for 4 innings or whatever at Georgia, but where's that pitch? I think we'll definitely. I mean, obviously, right? We're gonna we lose Barberry. The kid eats innings like crazy. We're gonna see more of all the other pitchers, but I think you could see more Caden for sure. If we can put a couple more runs up, man, I'd love what's going on with C-Rod? Is C-Rod hurt or is he just not playing? That's a great pitch. Yeah, that's your spot on. Persona non grata for sure. That was nasty. Yeah, I think Sully might be just done with him, man. He not pitching how he should be pitching, but you're gonna have to swallow that eventually. You need pitchers. Man, Jaden Bastian, you wanna talk about injuries, that one hurts so bad. That's a base hit through. That's okay. Keep filling it up. Keep filling it up. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, 3-run lead, he's just gonna attack guys, right? He's not gonna get cute with it. No reason to waste pitches. Just go at him. He can get through here. Maybe he goes through 7 for us. There he is. Hey, Jeremy. We missed you. Yeah, FSU's definitely stranded some runners tonight. Gators done a good job not letting runs get across. Gotta go get them. Oh, that's a tough pitch. Those off speeds are starting to get a little higher. They're hanging a little bit now. Yeah, I've been trying to post on Twitter, let everyone know we're live. All right, runners running. Don't hold him. No walks. Go get him. That's a good pitch. Gotta go to first. Get rid of it. Dude, how good is Colt Myers, man? How smooth is Colt Myers? He is a better shortstop than Lawson. You're not wrong about that. The battle come around, right? He's a freshman. Hitting in the SEC is hard. You got to learn how to do it unless you're an elite bat, right? You kind of see it with all these guys. Even Cash, right? Cash started out the year super hot, and then he got cold. He was really doing his job, getting guys like sack flies and stuff, doing his job. But the bat definitely cooled down on Strayer. It's hard to hit as a freshman, man. These guys learn how to pitch you, and then you're now I mean, it's really hard. But I agree, man. Colts bat, right? It's you're gonna Lawson's playing shortstop. We've had this conversation. Lawson's gonna play shortstop because that's how he's gonna be a 1-1 pick next year. Him and his agent want to be a 1-1 pick in the draft next year. And the only way that happens is if he's at shortstop. Right? They're not taking him at third. They're not taking him at first in the MLB at 1-1. So for him to get that 1-1 money, which is what we want him to do, he's got to play shortstop. So if we move him out of shortstop, he's probably going to transfer to try to find somewhere he can play shortstop, and we don't want that either. So we're going to have to put up with it, unfortunately. He's been playing pretty clean, though. Defense has been really clean, right? No errors, 0 errors over the weekend versus Ole Miss. I would have never believed you if you told me that a month ago. We definitely play better with Lawson. Right. And Sully even said it. That's why he was kind of playing strip or wasn't playing stripling. Right. It's because he wanted Surwick at first. He wanted Colt Myers, Schwartz. He wanted one of those guys at third because he was almost playing for the glove over the bat. Look how nice that is. Nice do or die play there by Sheffield. That was nasty. Yeah, that's do or die all day. Nice play. Good hands. Yeah, so I mean, hey, we can move Lawson. Defense might get a little better, but you'd lose him, man. I don't know him, right? I'm not talking for him, but I really think he would transfer. Him and his agent would try to find somewhere where he can play shortstop. He's got to prove he can play shortstop. I think he'd transfer if we moved him out of shortstop this year. And I think that's why Sully's kind of forced to keep him there. Or you would have seen it. This was a video game or something where there weren't feelings attached to it or all this other sideline stuff of the draft next year. You probably would have moved him already, right? We would have had him at first. We would have had him DHing, but it matters, unfortunately. All right, 3-1 on Colt. This has to be a base runner. Yeah, man, high 90s on a weekend's crazy. I mean, a weekday. Sorry, high 90s on a weekday. You see it every day now. It's crazy that it's just common. It's normal. I mean, we've got two guys, right? Barberry and Reitner that can both pump triple digits. It's crazy. A good swing. ESPN is still not updated. This app stinks, man. Hey, if you haven't, go ahead and like the video. Make sure. Oh man, what was that? Like the video if you haven't already. It's good for us. Get the algorithm going. What do you hit that off his foot? Dang, you almost broke his hand. Off his back foot. You don't see guys foul it off their back foot very often. Yes, no more injuries, Scott. I'm like, you hold your breath now every time you see a guy limping or something. We can't afford it, especially I mean, the bullpen. You want to talk about if we lost another pitcher, the arms you'd have to see in big moments on the weekend would be Terrifying. We're already at the point where you're gonna see one of these lefties, right? You're gonna see a Hoyt, you're gonna see a Blair. I mean, you might hope you don't see Barlow. You might see a Barlow. I mean, you're gonna have to see another guy. Ball, yeah, maybe. I hope we see Sanford, man. I'd love to see Skylar Sanford step up a little bit into that bullpen role. That kid, talk about another guy that just throws absolute cheese. He's gonna find it. He's coming off Tommy John. Kind of the last thing that clicks for as a pitcher with Tommy John is that control. It'll come together for him. That kid's gonna be really good. 100. There's his triple digits. That's crazy. Who are they booing? You can't give that guy that pitch at 100. Jeremy, you going to the spring game this weekend? Oh, 98 off the ankle. There's another. That's another injury. That's bad. Ouch. Right off his ankle, too. That caught none of his cleat. That was all ankle bone. That's gonna hurt so bad tomorrow. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm coming up. I'm leaving the kids though. I'm coming up Friday morning, doing the 40 and everything with the guys, doing the live. I'll be at Alma Mater for the watch party or the live show that the Shelton and the guys are doing. And then I'll be at the tailgate with Hightop on Saturday. So I'll be there with all the guys all weekend. So looking forward to seeing you. I'm shocked he just stayed in the game. He's in Jones's head. Announcer talking about this is the guy. This is one of those guys that'll make you how committed you are to hitting 100 and wild is terrifying. Same man. Likewise. Wild thing. Yep. I mean that last one was an off speed, and Kyle Jones was ducking and diving out of the way, and that thing was pretty much down the middle, a little inside, but not any close to hitting him. He's in Jones's head, that's for sure. All right, Yost hit by pitch. There's a velo on that one. That one felt soft. That's Major League. Wild thing. Great movie. Yep, Major League. Great movie. Favorite baseball movie? Yeah, that's definitely a top one for sure. I think nostalgia. I just love Sandlot, but Major League's definitely up there. Just a bit outside. Okay, there's a walk. That's a good point, Scott. I track quality at bats. Right, all season I've been kind of tracking what our quality at bat numbers are, and one of the criteria for QABs is 6 pitches. Right, if you see 6 plus pitches in an at bat, basically get to a full count. it counts as a quality at bat. We have a lot of quality at bats that are just full count strikeouts or full count ground outs or you're absolutely right, man. It feels like sometimes we could be a little bit more aggressive, but we're definitely seeing pitches. So I'd love to see some of these guys be a little bit more aggressive. Natural's a great one. Field of Dreams is a great one. Jesse didn't like that one. Natural's a really good one. The Rookie's a pretty good one. Moneyball. You guys like Moneyball? Moneyball is really good. Yeah, love that. I love that movie. Just not very accurate, right? Like they just don't even talk about like what was it, Barry Zito? Like they just have some studs in that. They just kind of made it seem like they put together a ragtag group of guys and went and won some ball games, but they had some big guys there they didn't really talk about. Yeah, Zito was nasty. Long, lanky. Brockmeyer. I don't know if I've heard of Brockmeyer. Definitely never seen it. Oh, it's a TV show. I never heard of this. What about Eastbound and Down? Bull Durham. Bull Durham, really good one. Eastbound and Down, pretty funny. Trouble with the Curve. Yeah, Bull Durham's solid. Yeah, Eastbound and Down is so funny. So funny. Put your kids to bed before you watch that one. Yeah, Sandlot's my favorite. Rookie's up there. Rookie's a really good movie. Hardball. Hardball's another pretty good one. League of Their Own. I don't think I've ever seen League of Their Own. That's a horrible swing by Serwick there. Serwick has the most backside swing of all time. Yeah, you gotta swing the bat there. He's hit the ball right to the right side all 3 at bats tonight. Yeah, I mean, we coulda used some there. Another problem with this team is we just refuse to blow games open. It's why we lost the Ole Miss series, man. If you we got lucky we won the Friday game with Aiden King pitching so well with only 2 runs in support, but then Saturday, right, we just couldn't get him the run support, the insurance runs we needed, and we let him hang around, and next thing you know, you lose. Yeah, you can't take that. I agree, Scott. Yeah, Saturday was an absolute nightmare. I mean, you put 17 innings of scoreless baseball. Like, King dominates, right, dominate Friday, Sandifer comes out, throws 7. You just didn't get the insurance runs you needed to put the game away. Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, it's just Reitner, right? Reitner just kinda loses command and then allows you to kinda just sit fastball. When you throw that hard, all you gotta do is really put a bat on it and you can hit it over. That guy smoked that ball off Reitner. And you see Wallace come out and throws 2 pitches and gets pulled. It's an ugly ninth inning there on Saturday. Yeah, absolutely. 5 runs in the ninth. If you give up 5 runs in any inning, you're probably gonna lose that game, right? That's a really crooked number. Alright, so they have us hosting, right? 12 seed? I agree, Jeremy. I've never seen someone pulled that quick either, and I loved it. You could tell just 2 really uncompetitive pitches. I love that he went and got him. He was trying to salvage that game. Billy Barlow time. Here we go. Sully is no bull this year. Yeah, he has to be, man. This right. Sandifer talked about it a little on Saturday. This team is just seems soft. They don't the crunch time comes around and they just crumble. How are we ranked above Georgia there? Were we ranked above Georgia there? See if I can go back and find it. They have Georgia. Yeah, they have Georgia at 14. I don't know. I don't know. Weak fly to right field. There we go, Billy. Man, we could take any confidence we can build these pitchers up with. We'll take it, man. We need it. Do you think Sully's outburst last year will hurt us come to hosting? No, I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna play into that. That's Sully, man. No one learned anything new about Sully without outburst. We all knew who he was. And I liked it. I think he was in the right for doing that. I think them moving the times around like that on us was ridiculous. And I would have been upset about it. He just shouldn't have done it around cameras. If Sully left, would we go after Vitello? I don't think Vitello's coming back. I think there's certain guys that coaching in college, man, it's a year-round job. You got to recruit, got to deal with college kids. Big league's easy, man. Vitello got the dream job. He got to move out to California. He's living on the beach. He's coaching big leaguers. He doesn't have to recruit. He doesn't have to do anything, man. I think he's done with college. I don't know who we'd go get, if I'm being honest with you, Scott. I think if we would have done anything when Sully took that leave of absence, it would have been promote Geralman. I don't know what we'd do now. I don't think you're gonna Slater wouldn't get promoted. I don't know what you'd do. But I don't think Sully's going anywhere. No one's gonna Sully's Sully's a tinderbox, right? He's a wild card. I don't know if any other teams would put up with it. Gators will put up with it just because we already got him, but I don't see him going anywhere. He's young, right? He's still got some time. He's not close to retirement age or anything yet. So I think we got Sully for a while, unless these off field issues continue to plague him. But and hopefully he's back on the straight and narrow here. Yeah, I don't know why Strickland gave him a suspension. That was man, this yeah, I don't know why he did that. David Ross would be fun. Rossi would be a lot of fun. What is we second time Serwick's kind of double clutch there throwing it. So he's been here for 18 years. I think it was 2007. Does that math add up? This is his 18th season or 19th season. 19th season. He took way too long there. He's got to throw it, man. Yeah, Sully's been here. This is Sully's 19th season, right? So he's been here for 18 full years. COVID canceled it. One of his best teams ever in 2020. We were like 20-1 when COVID canceled that season. Number one team in the country, ranked at the time. So 17 years. He's been to Omaha 9 times. It's insane. That's an insane stat. 9 for 17 getting to Omaha is crazy. Schwartz makes that. A lot of guys probably make that play. I don't know what's going on with him tonight. That's the second one he's kind of double clutched, and now Barlow can't throw strikes. That's a good pitch. 2-0. It's a huge out. Jeremy used to hang your W flag after the Cubs win when I lived in Tally. Didn't know David Ross lived down the street. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Rossi seems like a cool guy. That's funny. I think he's one of the few guys that played. I'd have to look up that stat. I think he played in the College World Series for two different teams. I think he played in Omaha with because he came from Auburn, right? I think he transferred from Auburn to Florida. I think he played in Omaha with both of them. That's probably a interesting stat. How many guys have played in Omaha with two different teams? Super cool guy. I don't know why he lived or still lives in Tallahassee. Yeah, I think he grew up in Tallahassee. I think that's like part of his story, and that's why when he came to Florida, it was pretty funny that he grew up in Tallahassee, moved to Chicago just to go to games. Wrigley's sweet. I love Wrigley Town. MLB's tough to follow. 162 games or whatever, man. It's just not even worth following until you get closer to August. One of my best friends played for the Orioles, plays for the Orioles, um, but he just got hurt, so I'm kind of not invested anymore much either. Yeah, that World Series was a fun one. Close one too, man. That was a really close last inning in that game too. after the All-Star break. Yep, that's when you gotta lock in. Ooh, Wrigley. I kinda like that as a first name. Wrigley. Random Yankee shirt in the stands. Alright, we need a good outing out of Ernesto here. It's been like 3 or 4 bad outings in a row for him. His ERAs, look at that, are all the way up to 4.2, 4.3, right? 21 innings, 16 hits, 8 walks. So yeah, his whip's over 1. 31 to 8 is pretty solid K to walk though. Yeah, that was fun to watch Rossi get that one. Look at the switch hitter. You don't see that much very often. We need to see more switch hitters. We lose our velo? Where's our velo at? Too many walks for Ernesto. He's gotta fill it up. Throw some strikes. Right at him. That's huge right there, guys. No runs there for them. More lobs too. 2 more stranded for Florida State. Wow. Colt is awesome, man. I love watching this kid play in the field. That ball was smoked too. That might score 2. That gets to the gap. All right, who's up? We've got Bowen, Curlin, Stripling. That's right, Dylan. Let's go get that sweep. Let's go get that sweep. Let's post more onto Twitter again. See how many if we get some more people in here. Yes, Scott, we need insurance. We've got to prove we can do it. We've got to prove we can get insurance runs, especially with 3, 4, 5 coming up. Bowen has grounded out to short, grounded out to first, and then he hit that single down the right field line where he got thrown out at second last at bat. So he's 1 for 3. We got top 8. That was bottom 7, right? Top 8. Yep, top 8, 6 outs. Let's go. This game felt like it flew by. I guess it hasn't though. We're 2.5 hours in. Yeah, almost 2.5 hours in. Appreciate you, Scott. All right, let's get a base runner. Let's get a leadoff base runner. There it is, ball 4. Get Bowen. Man, Bowen's had some really bad strike called on him. Like I think the last like 5 or 6 games, He's had at least, like, one bad call on him, and I think that was, like, a little PTSD. You saw him wait there for it. He knows how bad these umpires can be. Alright, we got leadoff walk. That's a freebie. Gotta score him. I've lost track of the freebies. I need this box score to load, man. I get too locked in on talking to you guys, I forget to fill out my scorecard. Nope. Yeah, Colt looks great at short. Absolutely great. Yeah, I feel like all of FSU's pitchers tonight haven't really had their command. They've been kind of all over the place. We do need a no more freebies shirt. I'll talk to Shelton. We'll get something put up on the store. Hey, Rob, that's cool. Yep, Cubs beating the Rays. Are they playing in Tropicana yet? I think they were just back, right? We need a good base hit here from Cade. It's inside. Good eye. Yesterday was the first one back. Yep. Yeah, Scott, right there. 3-1, fastball up. I don't care if it was a little outside, man. Swing the bat. These fans are really locked in with their chants, though. That's ball 4. Got your eyes, dude. A little too aggressive, huh, Scott? Maybe be a little less aggressive on that one. Yeah, I'm working with Shelton right now. We're don't listen to me ever again. No, you're right, Scott. You're right. They need to be a little more aggressive. You're not wrong. See if this will show up. I'm working with him to get. Is that going to show up? Maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. So it's the high top off of the that Florida script logo. Get like that on a hat or a shirt or something based off that Gator script logo. I think that'll be the next one we put out. Healthy swing. Well, they got him. This is what tough right there, man. Lead off walk. We can't even get him off first base. Yeah, that was not a very good at bat. Too much pull, man. Like they're clearly living low and out off speeds with you. Don't be afraid to go backside with it. A lot of pull these days. Harry Carey's a legend. Stanford has grounded out to third, hit the home run. and lined out to right field. Good eye. Soriano, what a throwback. That guy rocked. A lot of Cubs fans in here. I love it. I don't have much of a team. My best friend's played. This is his 10th year in the big leagues. He's been a Philly, he's been a Ray, and he's an Oriole right now. So we just kind of root for whatever team he's on. I don't really have much of a team that I root for right now. And my wife grew up a Yankee. Her cousin's Mark Teixeira, so she grew up watching Mark with Texas, and then obviously he spent most of his career with New York. So he played down there in Tampa a lot too. Come on, Kendall. These are right here when you need the insurance runs, guys. Right here. First and second, 2 outs, lead off walk. Take advantage. Cags is a Royal. He's out in Kansas City. He's playing with India. So two former Gators. I think they're hitting back to back in the order right now too. Yeah, Mark was awesome. We weren't. I wasn't dating my wife or anything when he was still playing. So but we got to go. We went up to Atlanta like probably a year or two ago. We got to go to a Georgia Tech game, and he's got his jersey retired there, and so he's got some cool stuff there at Georgia Tech in the bigs. Yep, in the bigs. Yeah, Indy, man. I love Indy's the man. Indy's the absolute man. Sproats with Milwaukee. Or he's a Brewer. I don't know if he's up or not. I know that he got traded right from the Mets this offseason. It seemed like they wanted to use him. I don't know if he's up yet or not, but I think they at least traded for him knowing that they want him to be a part of their rotation. I don't know how quickly it'll happen, but Sproats a stud too. All right, bottom 8, 6 outs. Can't take advantage, can't increase our lead. Same old, same old. Yeah, he got traded at the start. Yep. Sproats a Brewer. Best third baseman UFS had since I've been watching. Who was that? What are we talking about? Indy? No, Indy's shortstop. Yeah, JY, he's nasty in the outfield. Indy, yeah. Indy's nasty. Yeah, Indy's all over the place. Indy's a second baseman, I think, now with the Royals, just because they got Bobby Witt. Witt's nasty. I was hoping to go up to Baltimore. Yeah, he's at second now. Yep. I was planning to go up to Baltimore in July to go see when the Royals were in town, because then you'd have, Pete, right? Pete Alonso, Gator, Jackson Kowar is down in the minors, but he might be up. He's a Gator. Then you'd have Cags and Indy on the other side. A lot of Gators out there. And there's 3 Orioles right now that went to my high school. And so I got to play with all 3 of them. So we're Orioles right now, Oriole fan. Sammy Sosa's electric. Him and Mark McGwire saved baseball. That home run race was, and if you've never seen that 30 for 30, that ESPN 30 for 30 about that home run race that's an incredible documentary. And then Bond said, "Watch what happens if I do steroids," and became the greatest hitter of all time. Hey, bring back steroids. I agree. Didn't they have like some Olympics that was coming out where it was like legal to do steroids and it was just like basically the Olympics, but everyone's on roids? That sounds pretty nuts. That's a nice. Oh, freebies. Yeah, steroids and spider tack. Everyone gets everything they need. Yep. Yeah, Bonds didn't need them. Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he took them. He's got 2 Hall of Fame careers. Enhanced games. Yeah, I didn't hear much about that after the announcement. Catch the ball, dude. You're on the base. You don't have to tag him. No, he's in the lane. That's not a lane violation. That's not a lane violation. Was he on the bag? Yeah, I think so. I mean, he wasn't on the bag, so he did have to tag him. Oh, and it wasn't even the tag that knocked the ball out. That ball was already loose. Yeah, you heard Sully say it. It's why Strickland hasn't been playing. It's because it's you put Serwick at first, you put a Colt Myers or Schwartz or someone at third, your defense goes up, right? Stripling dropped that pop up in the first game of the season versus UAB, and he didn't play again for what felt like 2 months. You think that was an obstruction, Yates? You think he was out of the lane? Yeah, I don't think he's at least on the line. I don't know what that base path's stupid. What is this view doing for us? Yeah, these umpires stink. Come on, guys. Let's go. How long do we have to look at it? Yeah, they do have a nice jumbotron. Have y'all seen that high school team who puts the leadoff runner Puts the leadoff runner on first in shallow right field. I have not seen that. Puts the leadoff runner on first in shallow right field because it isn't against the rules. I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy. You have to show me that this weekend. Cool. Yeah, man, leadoff freebies. Here we go. We don't get the insurance we need, and then we immediately go and give him a leadoff freebie. Man, this crowd's a travel ball team, man. What are they doing? Is that dropping? Good. He's not the best. He doesn't get the best jumps out there in center field. Pretty frequently too. He made a nice play tonight there in that left center gap on the double play, but he does not get the best jumps there in center field. All right, 5 outs. 5 more. Oh, no. Is that gone? There you go. Oh my goodness, man. He is struggling too, man. What happened? He was pitching so good in the beginning of the year. All right, 5 outs, and now we're only up 1. Come on, man. ELC's been trash. That ERA is just skyrocketing. You go straight to Reitner now? 5 outs? Fastball right down the middle. I think Kendall kinda got up over there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with ELC, man. He's just not throwing strikes. It's like he gets behind in counts, then he's just gotta groove fastballs down the middle, and he gets smoked. He gave up the 2-run home run to LeBron at out when we were up 4. What was that, the Sunday game versus Alabama, right? We're up 4-0. ELC gives up a 2-run home run. We end up losing that one. Man, he's given up a ton. How many home runs has he given up this year? He leads our team. He's given up 4 home runs this year. Leads the team. Skylar Sanford's given up 2. Luke McNeely's given up 2. Josh Reitner's given up 2. Then you got a handful of guys that have given up 1. But yeah, Ernesto's given up 4. Okay, good. Luke for a couple outs and then to Reitner, probably. Let Luke go. He's gonna have to eat innings, man. He's gonna have to be the Barberry replacement. Man. Yeah, Sully is gonna have hard conversations, man. Also a weird spot, right? The kid came from D2, right? Like Utah or something. Came from D2 and then just shoved to start the year. And I think that kinda got people maybe higher than they should have been on him. Because you go from like some "Who's this kid? Never heard of him," right? D2 transfer. Next thing you know, I think he retired like his first 20 batters or something in Gainesville. And then everyone just got super hyped, and then I think he maybe came down back down to earth a little bit. But again, right, this is the issue there is we just don't have lefties, right? Like Hoyt, Blair, ELC. It's like we don't unfortunately, we don't have any lefties we can trust, and you have to throw lefties out of the bullpen. So it might be time to try out a Hoyt or a Blair a little bit more. I think Blair's looked pretty good. Hoyt hasn't thrown a ton of strikes when he's had the opportunities, but I think his last couple outings have been a little better. This is the most folding team Florida has ever had. I know, man. It seems soft. It's crazy. And just no energy. I don't know. They need a leader that's going to. It just seems like everyone just kind of sits on their hands in moments like this. His ERA is getting better. I was thinking it was 5. Luke, that is. Yeah. Yeah. Luke's got a, what was it, 3, right? In the threes? 3.5, 3.57. Yeah. He had a bad start to the year. He's thrown pretty good his last couple outings. He just had a couple bad starts in the beginning of the season. That's that's no way we make that play. I want pitching coach. Yeah, man, Cop's got to be on the hottest seat of all time. Pitching's been a thorn in our side now for a couple years. Just guys that just can't come out and throw strikes, can't do their job. Yeah, they talked, Jeremy. They talked about it a little earlier in the year or early in the game. I don't think it's going to be career ending, but definitely, I mean, horrific, tragic, broken ankle is pretty crazy. Yeah, you feel for the kid. He's an absolute stud, Miles Bailey. Got to get ahead, man. First pitch strike. It's 0 for 2 on first pitch strikes. We will have Stanford, Kendall, and Myers coming up in the ninth. So, oh my goodness. Where's that pitch? Ugh. Yeah, honestly, dude, I think Cop was on the hot seat, or at least having 4 pitch walk. I think they were at least having conversations. I'm sure, but with Sully's leave of absence, I think that kind of left things up in the air. And then Geralman left for Tennessee. I just don't. I think it was a weird offseason to try to make a move on anybody with your head coach being gone and losing your assistant. I think it was a weird offseason to make a move. Oh, I didn't hear that someone had a heart attack in the stands. That's crazy. Yeah, it was gruesome. It was nasty. They carted him off. It was bad. I didn't too. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This is tough. You know, Sully's losing his mind right now too. He hates this. CPR and shock the guy. That's crazy. Yeah, Sully does. He just doesn't look happy. They're going straight to Reitner, huh? Stoley's just standing there staring at him. Yep, there he goes. Reitner time. 5 outs for Reitner. Yeah, that's the issue, Scott. Where's the leadership, man? No one's talking in the huddle. Everyone's just scared. It's one of the things the problems you have with all these freshmen playing. Like, who's gonna be the leader? Yeah, we need Big Steve to visit the baseball team. I love that. He'd get them right. No, he never looks happy. He's that Facebook meme where the guy's like, smile, and he's like, "There's nothing to be happy about. Nothing to smile about." Man, did he get a curtain call? They just gave him a curtain call on that? That was weird. All right, Reitner. Oh, our catcher's overthrowing him. Jesus. They do curtain calls after every home run? That's lame. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Wow, that's surprising. I've never noticed that. I've never been to Tally. Mickey Mouse team. Yeah, that's weird, man. I don't That's really weird. All right, Cal Fisher's solid too, man. It's a good bat. A lot of softness amongst today, man. Okay, he goes 91, so we saw the off speed for a strike. Let's see if he can throw 2 pitches for strikes. At least 2 pitches. Fastball and off speed. We got an off speed for a strike. See if we can get a fastball for a strike. Another off speed for a strike. 0-2 count. This pitch cannot be close. Well, see the block right there? Look at Bowen, man. How many I love Carson Bowen behind the plate, man. Let's go. That's insane. To pick that? Let's go. That's a huge strikeout. So that's another off speed. So no fastballs. Another slider. So he's thrown 1 pitch. Highly concerning. I'm very concerned. Why have we only thrown 1 pitch? Do we not trust the other pitches? What's happening? There's the fastball for a strike. Okay, we're in it. We're in business. This kid is gonna be an absolute stud if he can throw all 3 pitches for strikes. This kid is that's a really good 0-2 pitch too. Really good 0-2 pitch. This kid's a first rounder if he's a what, a redshirt freshman? This kid's a first rounder if he can control that arm. That's not good, but another great block. Send them home. We're only in the 8th, Dylan, only in the 8th. We got 3 more after this too. 4 more outs. Ooh, they're running. So ball in the gap, you're gonna be losing the game. No doubles. Corner guys playing the line. Nothing over your head. Oh, well, I hate this. I hate this. A freshman in this environment. Yeah, I hate this. Oh man, calling time. Good job by Bowen there. Give him a breath. Reset him. Let's go. Just throw the cheese. Yep. Time to see what Reitner's made of. Let's go. Let's go. Full count. They're running. Let's go. 99. Talk to him, Tyler. Throw the cheese. Let's go. That's huge. Let's go. That's huge. Man, let him hang, kid. Let's go. Jack State's up 10-0 on Auburn right now. That's funny. That was huge. Base hit there. Probably, I mean, at least scores 1. Something in the gap scores 2. We're losing. Man, that's huge. Huge pitches right there. Respect the 15. That glorious Graham Mertz, right? Yeah, if we could add some runs here, that would really shut this place up. You'd get people start leaving. That was huge inning there, right there, though, to get out of that one. Hey, if you aren't subscribed to the YouTube, make sure you go check that out. We got a ways to go, but when we hit 1,000, we're giving away, where is it? That CAGS card back there somewhere behind the bobbleheads. We're giving away that CAGS auto card when we hit 1,000. We got a ways to go, but make sure you're subbed. Mertz was a leader, unlike Lagway. Yeah, no hate on Mertz, man. No hate on Mertz. Yeah, the Lagway interviews, man. Can you believe how he said he felt like a loner making all that money? Talk about soft. I miss CAGS too. What is the threshold to get monetized? I think it's 1,000. I think they have like a smaller version of it when you hit 500, but I think like the real monetization's at 1,000. You also have to get to a certain number of watch hours, which I don't think I've hit yet either. So We've only been doing this for like 2 months. We started in February, so there we go. There we go. You wanna see Conjuring packed out like this? It will, man. Once you get these, weekend, uh, conference games going, Conjuring will get packed, especially if we host a regional or something. Those regionals and supers get electric in Gainesville. Missed the whole 2023 team. Me too, me too. We flew up to Omaha that year. Yeah, it was 2023. Ugh, tough. That's a bad bunt. Bad small ball. Yeah, I loved that 2023 team. That Langford, we were up in Omaha when Langford hit that home run against Virginia. That was one of my favorite moments of sports moments ever. That was awesome. It's inside. Hagway took the persona of his head coach. Yeah, we're gonna blame Napier for everything. You could tell there was a culture there. Saturday was packed. Why can't we bunt? Horrible bunt, bunt. Yep. Yeah, that Wyatt one was amazing. Yeah, I don't know why we can't bunt. It makes no sense. I know we don't do it a ton, but you have to be able to bunt. That's in the gap. There we go. Lang with the bang versus Auburn was awesome too. Yes. Yeah, that was my first time out to Omaha. That was awesome. We got to see, I got to see Paul Skeens pitch for LSU. That was such a fun weekend. Yep, first and second, one out. Again, man, this is where we need the insurance. This is where we have to get the insurance. And what are we looking for? Serwick, the kid that lives backside, gets a fastball in the outside corner and doesn't swing at it. No, zone's horrible. All right, can't strike out. That was definitely a ball, Jeremy. I agree. And we strike out. 3 pitch strikeout. It does feel like it's different for us, Scott. I agree. Right, they didn't give Reitner that slider on the outside corner. They just, I mean, that one was lower than the one that they called a ball for Reitner. So Serwick's that swing is questionable. All right, Bowen, let's go. Big zone, big zone. Man, you got to get the insurance runs. That's probably not enough, right? No. Oh, you moved away in 17. That stinks. Omaha's. I love Omaha. My wife's uncle lives out there, and they have like they do the season tickets to the College World Series. They have awesome seats. It's like down the third base line, kind of behind the dugout, but tucked away back far enough so you're under the overhang in the shade. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm getting nervous as well, Jeremy. This feels like a wall home run. Something setting up here. Yeah. Hey, at least it's gonna be electric. We're here watching it. We got a good We get a good little game, exciting little game for the watch party. Just throw strikes. Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. I had fun doing this with you guys, man. Getting to keep scorebooks and stuff is like some of the most fun things. I love doing this. So getting to hang with you guys is a lot of fun. There's Reese. Come on. We need him back bad. All right, let's see. Can the freshman pull it off? Evan. First guy gets on, you're turning it off. I don't blame you. Feels like this is where this is headed, but we're gonna hope for the best. He was throwing it off for strikes in the first inning, but I think that was the case on Saturday as well, right, at Ole Miss? I think he came out, he threw a full inning and looked great after we pulled Sandifer, or what did he throw the 8 in King? Yeah, Sandifer, and then he just fell apart the second inning when he came back out. There we go, it's a good pitch. It's tough, man. You come out of the bullpen, you get all warmed up, you get all excited, you come in, high energy inning, get like working your way out of it, and then you go sit on the bench for 10 minutes. Kind of hard to stay loose. Those are nice pitches, though. The slider's on tonight. Got to get the leadoff guy. Starts with one. That's three nasty pitches. A 93-mile-per-hour slider is unfair. That's filthy. All right, two more. Two more. Yeah, he's liking that slider tonight. Switchy's back on the left side. That fastball's getting a little worked up. He's got to be able to throw that for strikes, or they're just going to sit slider. It's a good pitch. Another fastball for a strike. We love to see that. He's got it all working. We're making that play, right? Ooh, almost overran it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. We all hold our breaths on pop-ups, man. That's one more. One more. Yeah, Sheffield up. Ooh, Jeremy, you get to their 3 hole. I think he's hitting 2 hole, right? You get to their 3 hole with the winning run on up to bat. Gotta go attack them. See, that's the pitch. How are we not getting that pitch? How is that not a strike? He wanted to call that a strike. You're right, Evan. What are we doing? Uh-oh. He didn't get that, right? It was jammed? Get out there, Colt. Is Colt okay? Oh, no. Is that an oblique? You're kidding, right? Which side did he hold? Maybe it was the side he landed on? It's definitely an oblique. Did he just land on it weird? Yeah. What side was he holding? Right side? Yeah, maybe just a stinger. I think just a stinger. Yeah, maybe the ribs, something like that. Maybe it was probably just more landed on something than pulling it. Okay, now you got the winning run up to bat. Oh god. Oh god. And we're throwing balls now. Come on. Don't get behind. Don't let that runner get to second. Ooh, that was a hang slider. This is the last place you want to throw a slider to a lefty. That was bad. That was a bad pitch. He caught a break there. And they're sitting on the slider now, so we throw a fastball. Nope, we're going to throw another one. Another one high. They're all hanging. Here we go. Give me a fastball at his eyes. Nothing close. We're just living with the sliders. 94. Let's go. Get the brooms out. Gainesville West, get the brooms out. Man, talk about Joshua Reitner. Let him hang, kid. On the road in Tally. I'd love to see that. Man, we got a lot to talk about that game. Man, that felt good. They out hit us. Man, freebie battle. I'm gonna have to go check the freebie battle out here in a little bit. That was awesome. Death, taxes, and beating Florida State. I'm gonna make that my YouTube title tomorrow. Death, taxes, and beating Florida State. I like that. All right, we got Georgia. 3 in Georgia this weekend. Another top 5 team. We're gonna pitching's got. We're gonna have to have a lot of pitching this weekend, man. That was stressful. Holy cow! Georgia's gonna be very scary. Yeah, you play like that, you're gonna get swept. Bats have to be better. Bullpen's got to throw more strikes. Man, so fun, guys. We'll have another video come out tomorrow. We'll be in Gainesville this weekend. If you guys are there, man, stop by the Hightop tailgates, anything Hightop. Hope you guys have a great night, man. Gators win. Gators sweep FSU. Let's go. Let's go, guys. As always, God bless and go Gators.